Hello students, today we have to discuss function of commercial bank concept and its function. So what is commercial bank? Before going to that part, we already discussed in the last class, that is to be your banking concept, evolution of banking, how banking concept came into force in India and how it is utilized in the day-to-day operation of financial sector. Everything we have to discuss in that. As well, Reserve Bank also. Reserve Bank operating different activity, how it is controlled all these financial sector. So that things we already completed. Today we have to discuss the commercial bank. So commercial bank in the sense what? The commercial banks serve as the kingpin of the financial system of the country. Kingpin in the sense what? It take a major part in the making of decision about the financial system. Without financial system, no country can survive. Because finance in the sense what? Money is the important factor. Finance is the important factor. It is known as the lifeblood of any organization. Wherever you have to go, from family to parliament, definitely some money is required for the operational activity. For the day-to-day operation, money definitely required. If money is required, finance is there because it is the lifeblood of the organization. And we must be manage the financial sector. We must be manage the money properly. You have to earn the money. You have to invest the money in the proper sector. If you have to manage the money properly in the proper way, then your money may grow. In the sense, economic development will be possible in the country. That is, and that things is in the sense in that part, commercial bank take a very important part. That's why you have to say this is kingpin of the financial system. They render many valuable services. The important function of the commercial banks can be explained with the help of following chart. We will discuss the chart also just later on. A commercial bank is a type of bank that provides service such as accepting deposits, giving business loans, and basic investment products. Commercial bank can also refer to the bank of or a division of a bank that mostly deals with deposits and loans from corporation or large businesses. In the sense, it is a division bank that mostly deals with deposits because it is depend upon the depositing thing because different categories of people are there, group of peoples are there also. They say they want to save their money. They want to save their money in the proper way, in the sense secure, and that things will be possible due to commercial bank and loans from corporation large business. And there are some persons are there. There are some group of persons are there. Organizations are there. They also want money. They also require money for the development of business, expansion of business, for startup business also, right? Business loan money is required, and money they have to get from commercial bank through loan, termed as loan, as opposed to individual member to the public, right? So now come to the chart function of reserve bank, function of commercial banks. So function of commercial bank is classified into two categories. The first one, primary function. Second one is your secondary function. So what is primary function? Primary function again classified into two categories. One is accepting deposit, another is advancing loan. Accepting deposit again classified into two. First one is a demand deposit and time deposit. Then demand deposit again current deposit and saving deposit. Time deposit again recurring deposit and fixed deposit. And advancing loan, loans, cash credit, different types of loans are there. We will to discuss here four types of loans. Then come to secondary function, that is to be agency function and your general function. So now we will discuss one by one, that is to be primary function, accepting deposit. First one you have to see here, that is primary function. The primary function of the commercial bank is the following. First one is your acceptance of deposit. In the sense, it accepts the deposit. Different types of deposits are there that commercial bank has accept from public. That is to be first one. These are the deposits repayable after certain fixed period. That is the important thing, fixed period, right? Because time deposit in the sense it is depend upon some fixed period. depend upon some period, but that period may be 1 year, maybe 5 year, maybe 10 year, whatever the period to be concerned. That is depends on time deposit. So these deposits are not withdrawn able by check, draft, or other means. It includes the following different types of time deposit are there. First, three categories are there under time deposit. First one is your fixed deposit, second is your recurring deposit, and third one is your cash certificates. So what is your uh, fixed deposit? Fixed deposit in the sense what? The deposits can be withdrawn only after expiry of certain period, right? In the sense, whatever the deposit money are there, you may deposit. Generally, it is a lump sum money. It is not a minimum money. It is a lump sum amount. 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 1 lakh, 50,000 in that way. So a lump sum money generally it is to be deposited, but before the expiry of the period, you may not be withdraw the money. Suppose you deposit 1,000, a time period is 3 years. You've taken, then you withdraw that money after 3 years, not less than that. And generally, fixed deposit is your 3 years to 5 years. It is to be considered, right? So fixed deposit 3 year to 10 years, 3 year to 5 year, 5 year to 10 year. In that way, the banker allows a higher rate of interest depending upon the amount of period of time, right? So here what happens, banker in the sense commercial bank allows to the persons who deposit the money in commercial bank, giving by the commercial bank a higher rate of interest, in a sense higher amount you have to return. Another is your second one, recurring deposit. In recurring deposit, the customer opens an account and deposit a certain sum of money every month, because there are, you know, different categories of peoples are living in India, right? In our country especially, as we know, it is a developing country. India is a developing country. That's why different levels of income peoples are there. You can't say that all are rich people, all are the higher income people. There are some minimum amount income peoples are living here. That is the reason they want to deposit the money in the bank, but not a lump sum amount. So that bank is also provide another depositing amount rather than fixed deposit account, that is to be known as recurring deposit account. You may deposit a minimum amount in every month. It may be 100 rupees, 500 rupees. Daily basis also there. It is also daily basis. You may 10 rupees also deposited in that way. After a certain period, say 1 year to 3 year, 3 year to 5 year, this is the time period, the accumulated amount along with interest paid to the customer. So it is very helpful to the middle and poor section people in the society. And the interest paid such deposits generally cumulative basis. This deposit system useful mechanism of regular savers money, regular saving. This is especially shopkeeper, regular income. That's why they have to deposit recurring deposit. Then come to cash certificate. Cash certificates are issued to the public for a longer period of time. It attracts the people because its maturity value is multiple of the sum investment, and it is attractive at a high yielding investment for those who can keep the funds for a long time, right? Long time, one time deposit, but it is long time. Maybe you can say double income. 10,000 after 7 year or 8 year, it will be 20,000, just like in that way, right? That is to be known as cash certificate. And higher income will be there also, yielding money. When the high income persons are living in the society and they want to deposit their money and they want to get more income also, and they have to, that is to be known as cash certificate. Then come to demand deposit. These are the deposits which may be withdrawn by the depositor at any time without previous notice. It is withdrawable to check, draft. So it includes saving deposit and current account deposit, right? So saving deposit in the sense what, you have to save the money, minimum amount you have to deposit your money for the saving purposes, right? And here what happen, you may withdraw the money also on the daily basis. There is a limitation of withdrawal are there on the daily basis. Still the people may withdraw this money from the bank, and the saving deposit can only be held individual and non-profit institutions. Non-profit institutions in the sense what? Those are institutions, those organizations, not to their main aim is not to earn profit but to provide the service to the public. Just like you can say education, school, colleges, that is non-profit making organization. Charity, that is also non-profit making organization. Club, that is also a non-profit making organization. So all these organizations are there. They have to deposit this type of deposit because they want to save their money rather than earning a huge rate of interest. They want to save their money, secure their money, and whenever their money they require, they withdraw this money from the bank also. This type of facility is also provided by the commercial bank to this category of people. So the rate of interest paid on saving deposit is lower than the time deposit. General, definitely, the saving account holder gets the advantages, liquidity, and small income in the form of interest. And at that time also, bank is also provide some interest to that category of people. Then come to current account deposit. These are the accounts maintained by businessmen, great businessmen. Those are huge number of transactions, those people having huge number of transactions. So these accounts are maintained by the people who need to have a liquid balance. So current account offers high liquidity, no interest is paid on current deposit, and there are no restriction on withdraw on the current account also. Because in saving deposit account there are some restrictions that are there, in the sense you may not be withdraw up to two time or three times, you may not withdraw maximum. But in current deposit you can deposit a number of times in a day. You can withdraw your money, withdraw your money number of times in a day also. That is to current deposit, because it the ultimate aim is you want to be you want to be transacted your money rather than save, rather than getting income from the bank, right? So here the concept will be less, there is no interest, you only secure your money. So accounts generally in the case of business firm, which people are upon this type of account, business firm, institutions, cooperative bodies. Nowadays bank also designing offering various investment scheme to depository money. This scheme from bank to bank it is to be different also. Then come to the second thing, advancing loan, right? So accepting depository over, now come to advancing loan under primary function. Second, advancing loan in the sense the commercial bank provides loans and advances in various forms, right? What type of forms are there? The bank has to be provide. First one is your overdraft. Overdraft means what? This facility is given to the holders of current account only. Overdraft facilities only provided to the current accounts. Those people upon those organizations upon current account, they only get these facilities. That is to be current account holders, accounts holder only get these facilities. This is an arrangement with the bankers, thereby the customer is allowed to draw money over and above the balance in his or her account. This facility is overdrawing. His account is generally pre-arranged with the bank up to a certain limit also. That is overdraft. Overdraft in the sense current account holder get this facility. This is the first concept. Second thing, you may take loan or take money. You can withdraw your money from the bank more than your depositing. Suppose in your depositing account that is to be 5,000. Let's in your deposit amount in a bank is 5,000. If you need money 10,000 and you request that money to the bank is also provided. It is not to all, only current account holder. Why? Because current account holder in the sense their their transaction is more. Maximum transaction they are transacted with the bank. That is the reason bank will provide. Right? The bank must be well known. The person or the group of person or the society well in advance. Then it is possible by the bank to provide that much overdraft money, excess money, more than their depositing money, that is to be known as overdraft. And when that money will be cleared by the person with interest, he has to clear to the bank. Then come to cash credit. Second thing, advancing loan, that is to be cash credit. Cash credit is a form of working capital credit given to business firms. Under this arrangement, the customer opens an account and the sanctioned amount is credited with that account. So the customer can operate that account within a sanction limit as and when required, right? That is cash credit, working capital. Working capital means money. Cash is the best example of working capital given to the business firm, especially when because business firm requires working capital. Business firm requires money for the day-to-day operation. So under this arrangement, the customer opens an account and sanction amount credited with the account. Then comes to discounting a bill. Discounting a bill may be another form of bank credit. The bank may purchase inland and foreign bills before these are due for payment by the drawer and debtor's discounted value. That is value of little lower than the face value also. Right? The banker discount. Discounted money in the sense what? Discounting of bill in the sense what? Bill also discounted by the bank, right? How it is possible? Let me one example in discounting. You see, discounted bill, right? How it is possible? Discounted bill. How it is possible? Discounted bill. You see, because every transaction in the society now, maximum time you go to the market, every transaction go through bill also. And the bill means what? It is a credit instrument. It is a credit instrument. Because go through this instrument, one can purchase goods or any asset from the shop through bill. Suppose Mr. A, here is Mr. A, another is a Mr. B, right? Mr. B wants to purchase from A, suppose a television, okay? The cost is your 20,000, let's say, right? So condition is what? Here condition is what? Mr. B is not giving any money to A, or if it is giving also, it is a very less amount. Suppose 10,000 money he is giving in A is giving. Cost is your what? 20,000. B is giving 10,000 to A, right? Now rest 10,000 is what? Rest 10,000. There is a making of bill. What? Bill. Now after, suppose time period is 6 months, okay? Time period is 6 months. That 10,000 is credit now. Credit. That 10,000 amount given by B to A after 6 months condition. Okay. So bill is to be made and both the person will be signed under government authority or a government stamp, whatever. Then after 6 months, A will demanded in front of B to receive the money of 10,000 before 6 months, before time period is not possible by A. But in some problem, A require money before 6 months. A require money. How much? That 10,000, which he will be received after 6 months, but now it is to be required before 6 months. So what happened? A go to the bank where B is making transaction. Where? In which bank B is making transaction? At that particular bank only A goes and request to the bank, give me that amount, not 10,000, less than some 10,000. Suppose 9,000. Now A request to bank, give me 9,000 and settle my case with B. If A and B are good customer of that particular bank, then their bank is interested to pay the money to A. But that bill will be, the instrument bill will be received by bank. Bank give 9,000, but receive the bill how much? 10,000. Receive the bill 10,000, but give 9,000. So then when the time will be there after 6 months, then B give the money to A, but now not here A. Here there is a notice. When bank give the money to A 9,000, there is a notice given to B that after 6 months, the 10,000 you have to pay to A, now it is paid to bank, not A. Because bank is just like a mediator and getting a money of amount profit, that is to be 1,000. Because bank is given Bank gives to A how much? 9,000 instead of 10,000, but receive the bill 10,000. So B give after 6 months, that is to be 10,000 to bank. Then the case will be settled. So discount is how much? That means 1,000 will be the discounted amount. That is to be known as discounting of bills of exchange, right? So now come to loans and advances. Loan is also sanctioned by commercial bank. Different types of loans. Loans and advances given by the bank is classified into following categories. Advances which are given to personal security of the debtor for which no tangible collateral security is taken. This type of advance is given either when the account of the advance is very small. Anyway, then advances are covered by tangible or collateral security also. In this section of the study, anyway, let it. Then advances which are given against personal security of the debtor also. Sometimes your bank is also provide advances to the person, but instead of that he has to collect the security. That is to know mortgage value. Just like housing loan, mortgage value will be taken by the bank, then he has to provide. Different types of loans are there. Housing loan are there, housing finance. Nowadays commercial bank are competing among themselves in providing housing finance facilities to the customer. It is mainly increase the housing facilities in the country. State Bank of India, Indian Bank, Canara Bank, all these bank has formed housing subsidies to housing finance also, right? Then come to educational loan also there. If any, the Reserve Bank of India from August 1990 introduced a new educational loan scheme for students, right? For full-time graduate, postgraduate professional course in the private personal course, colleges also. Under this scheme, all public sector banks have been directed to provide an educational loan up to 15,000 for free seat and 50,000 for payment seat. Student not more than 12% per annum. Interest is your 12%, not more than that. Some bank will be making 12%, 10% as per their condition and guideline are there, right? And rather than these things, there are some other there in which courses the education loan will be given to which courses. The courses like medical, dental course, engineering course, chemical technology course, management course like MBA also, and law studies also. All these categories the bank is also providing. They provide loan to the needy person, needy students. Loan against share and securities also. Commercial bank provide against security and share debenture. Share market, you can say. Share market. When any share will be purchased and sell, if you require to purchase any share, if the share is demanded in the market, the good one, at the time bank is also. If the bank will satisfy that, then loans are usually given to 50% value of the share. Whatever the share value are there, out of that share value, 50% will be given. Subject to maximum amount permissible as per RBI directions. That is RBI will be. So presently one can obtain a loan up to 10 lakh against the share, up to 20 lakh against the dematerialized share. Then come to loans against saving certificate also. If your saving certificate will be there, suppose you make a loan, you make a LIC, right? Also when LIC you have to deposit it, suppose 5-year deposit, 10-year deposit, but its maturity period is 15 years, 10, 20 years. It's a very long period time. In LIC especially, Life Insurance Corporation, it's a very long period of time. So before that period, if you require money and it's very essential, you also at that time take loan in against of that. That is to be known as loan against saving certificate. Just like consumer loan and advances, one of the important areas of bank financing and recent, that is here towards the purchase of consumer durable type like TV, television, Microsoft oven, fridge, Godrej, mobile also, zero financing. Zero financing mode, budget finance. You can take the example, better example in the market today's. That is consumer loans and advances. Then come to scrutinization of loans, right? So in the sense, banks are recently trying to scrutinize part of loan portfolio and sell it in other investor also. Under this method, bank will convert these business loans into security or document and sell it to some investment or fund manager for cash to enhance their liquidity position. Then come to credit creation. It also create the credit capacity. Credit creation is the primary function of commercial bank. When bank sanction a loan to the customer, it doesn't give cash to him, but a deposit account is opened in his name. So that means what? The amount is credited in his account. So he can withdraw money whenever he needs. Right? So then come to your secondary function. Now come to secondary function. So in case of secondary function, that is the secondary function consists agency function and general utility function. Agency function in the sense of just like an agent, collection of check, dividend, interest. As an agent, the bank collects check also from and draft. You also know that when you make you draft, promissory note, interest, dividend on behalf of the customer at credit account. The customer is not maintaining these things. This thing is maintained by the commercial. Hmm. Then come to payment of rent, insurance premium. When insurance premium is paid to any insurance company, you may say Reliance Insurance. You can say Birla Insurance. You can say LIC also. The bank is also just like immediate. He has to pay, and the rent also. The banks make the payments such as rent also. Dealing foreign exchange in the sense what, if you go to America, then Indian currency is not, you cannot operate Indian currency there. In that place, you to operate dollar only because their country's currency is required. So you have to change your currency, Indian currency, into dollar, and that is possible through RBI permission. That is possible only commercial bank. Then purchase and sale of securities. Commercial bank undertake to purchase and sell of different securities such as share, debenture, bond on behalf of their customer also. Act as a trustee, executor, attorney. The banks can act as a executors of will, trustee, attorney. It is a step of appointment bank and as a trust. Act as a correspondent. The commercial bank act as a correspondent of their customer also. Preparation of income tax return also. Bank is also helpful to the preparation of income tax return. Then general utility function. A general function is also there. Different general function is also there. That is to be known as a general utility function. What type of general utility functions are there? Safety locker facility. Safety locker facility in the sense what? Bank is also providing the locker facility to the public. Because suppose ornaments, the people will be used ornaments. They want to save their ornaments. So bank is providing a locker facility, valuable like jewels. Older services provided commercial bank. Locker are small receptacle which are fitted steel rack kept inside strong room known as vaults. These lockers are valuable half yearly annual rental basis also. So minimum amount collected for this facility provided by the bank. The payment mechanism, money transfer, when you to transfer our money to any other. This financial transaction, banks are managing the transfer of funds process very efficiently. Transfer money. Check also clear. Traveler's check. Suppose you want to travel any other place. Suppose you want to travel Switzerland. If you keep your money, that is a risky position also, distance place. So you want to check in. You want to change into check. That is to be known as traveler's check. International traveler also there. Circular notes or circular letter of credit. Under circular letters of credit, the customer or traveler negotiate the draft with any of the various branches to his their address. So the traveler can obtain funds from many of the branches of banks instead only from a particular branch. Then issue traveler check also, that is already discussed. Then come to trade information. Provide trade information. Different types of information you to provide time to time. Bank provide information. Acting as a referees, the banks act as a referee and supply information about the business transaction and financial standing of their customer on inquiries made by third parties. ATM facility, that you know. ATM means automated teller machine. This system, and for that anytime money. Ultimately, to say anytime money, because this is a very important facility by the bank. And for this, the bank is also collected some minimum amount, charges very minimum amount to the customer. Credit card is also there. You can say when you purchase any goods from any big shop or mall, if you have no money, in a sense, you have no money in that particular moment, but if you want to purchase that one, then it is possible through credit card. In the sense, more than your depositing money. And there are some limiting factor other than not that whatever you are interested to purchase more and more. No, it is possible. So that is also there. That facility will be provided by credit card, gifting check also, accepting bill. That is bills of exchange, merchant banking, and there are so many times bank is also providing advising factor. That is the reason we can say advising on financial matter. Especially today's you would show in the Corona period, what happened? Indian economic status will be already downfall, right? So each and every economist now thought that how you can operate your economy in a suggestive or variable way, so that your economy afterwards your economy will be grow, right? So bank is also helpful at that time, right? That is advising on financial matters. If any financial decision will be taken by the government as well as private sector also, it also helpful. That is advising any financial matter. Then factor servicing. Factor servicing means what? What do you mean by factor servicing? Factor servicing means today the commercial bank provide factor servicing their customer. It is very helpful. The development of trade and industry immediate cash flow. That means the debtor accounts are taken care by factors. This service again provided only by separate subsidiary as per RBI regulation. Factor servicing means who knows when the money is required in business. Particularly this service is provided by the bank to the businessman only, because business is such type of thing, money is required at a sudden. So at that time if you have no money, at that time you also get the money from the bank, commercial bank, and this type of facility, that is to be known as factor service. This type of facility is also provided by the commercial. This is all about your what now function of commercial bank. This is your chart and the discussion we already described, right? So primary, secondary, in that way we already discussed now. So that's all. Thank you.